Justice for Mohbad. No justice, no peace. Guys, another shocking update. Yes, so another update has been exposed. The role Wummi and Darosha played in Mohbad's kpai, how Wummi and Darosha, how they take connive together, play the role wey lead to Mohbad kpai, and wey make Darosha dey talk different thing from Adura and spending for CTC for corona inquest. Guys, no be small thing o. Their role has been exposed. Darosha and Wummi, they are up to something. According to wetin we hear, they say maybe Darosha was already having an affair with the same Wummi. Who can't know? My people, make we watch this video together. Justice for Mohbad. No justice, no peace. This na Vaolebas TV. Hit on the follow button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And remember to put up the post notification bell. Let's go there, guys.
They are all numb score. Let me tell you one thing that they said today that incriminated the whole thing again. You see, Darosha said that he went to the house of each one of them. When I need to reach you, Yeyekudi, you are in Ireland, I'm in another continent. We've spoken, you've called me today. You called me now when you didn't get me online.
Yes.
Do you have to come to me to get me?
No.
What were you doing in the houses?
For you to even
Is it
know.
that what Jackie Lord deliver to your phone? Deliver to your phone? Deliver to your phone? So, but if you want to take all of them to Panty, why don't you call them? Police has asked us to converge, but he said, I went to their houses, about 14 of them. I went to each of them. See, if Darosha Toba Moroso money our common, but listen, you went to their, you said in your testimony, you went to each of their houses. And I want you to compare everything I've said here today by the time the CCTV comes out.
Just to tell them what to say, Lomaje. Got you my solo plan. Yes, got you my solo plan. At your water pay Mohbad.
Your courts.
Yes, Mohbad the take pay.
Something. Take your own. Because these police are
can we take note of something? Please, can I please say this? Can we all take note of something? Those two boys, only dreadlocks in here, photographer. She notice pé what you need photographer is too one motto. Why are they not allowing us? There's no, every time they try to cover up those people. Why is it that their names? Meanwhile, we saw him. Mohbad is dead. Mohbad is dead. Why is it that they are covering up that guy? Ati Olori and Adura was right beside them too. There's a problem.
OG and
spending already said there were two people waiting for us in the house. Who were those two people?
That is them, Adewes and OG.
Listen again, Darosha said the police invited everybody in the house. He said he personally went to each of those people's houses to tell them that they should all go to Panty. So all of them went to Panty and they gave their statements. He said we were about to leave when the police called Spending back and detained Spending. So Spending followed the 14 to go and write statements. The intention was for all of them to write statements, and the police had to let the 13 leave and detain Spending.
Went together.
My question is why? Of the 14 people, why Spending?
And why was Prime Boy exempted?
Prime Boy was a target.
Why was he exempted? You know, they were all meant to go together now. At least they said, come. Then why did they not inform Prime Boy so that Prime Boy too? He said he knows Prime Boy now. Why was Prime Boy exempted?
We need to save Prime Boy.
But go on, Lord Dale, Prime Boy, Lori.
Right now,
it was pending who get police. The picture
you know
that they used to declare
Darosha
Prime Boy wanted.
as Mohbad was
Okay, it was pending that gave police the picture they used in declaring.
It was pending that gave police.
As Prime Boy was growing, Mohbad was growing up. Prime Boy was there. Darosha was there. There's a hatred. They're all of the same age brackets.
Rivalry, jealousy.
It's jealousy. So it wasn't just jealousy from his uncle or his, what do you want to call it? It was jealousy from also his brother who was closer to them. Ẹni tí ó fi òun fi ọkàn tàn wọ́n ló ṣe kó wọn wá nulẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ dá. I understand. But boy, true. It's good that we've gotten where we are right now. Ó dá bó ṣe jẹ́ pé òun náà ló wá. Òun náà láti dúró dè. Ẹ̀ńtà dúró dè náà nù.
Àwọn ni Darosha káàbọ̀.
Ẹjọ́ tó lọ lọ́hùn. Ẹjọ́ kọ́ máa kó oògùn wọn lọ sínú kọ́ọ̀tù pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ti sọ báyìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Darosha ó ràn kọ́kọ́ á charge gbogbo yín sí
Kò
kọ́ọ̀tù.
sí ọ̀rọ̀ kankan mọ́ báyìí. Kọ́kọ́ máa kó
Ó
gbogbo
ti lọ jẹ́wọ́ everything àti rí.
Because what you have to see is everybody has something that their allegiance is to. Is it Mama Mohbad? Mama Mohbad came to greet in a very courtesy way. So everybody had, I'm sure you had a soft touch this morning. And I don't think you expected the outcome at the end of the day. Because everybody will, Lojo camera, Lojo Kini. You know, we felt that and I thought that, okay, the statement is going to be different. Only for them to try and say that Baba self was there. In fact, Baba àti wọn jọ ń gbé yọ̀ sí àyè. In fact, Baba àti wọn jọ lọ ra coffee ni. In fact,
just implicating that man. Ó ṣàfàmà yẹn sí gbogbo ẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti pè gbogbo wa lọ́dẹ̀. They have called us fools. They have called us fools because their game was for that lawyer to turn up. That lawyer that looks like, sorry, I'm going to drink that. That lawyer that came up and came to say that my client has nothing to hide. I think sometimes I think lazy àwọn ọmọ kan tó ní profession kan tó ń pè àwọn gan ló ń ba ayé àwọn tí wàá jẹ́.
That was Wummi's lawyer.
And you could see him talking. Yes, Elevator Wani is educated. But it's actually a foolish fool to be saying that he sees that there's nothing wrong with his client or what his client has done. Because right now,
Exactly.
And the only reason we can get justice is together. And how can we come back together? It's hard to explain to some people because assimilation different. People understand in different ways. Different time. But I'm telling you, if I ask everybody on this panel right now, I'm sure they can tell me 80% that this is the name, this is the name, this is the name. And you know what, something? This case, it ties in drugs, it ties in cultism, it ties in the community where your children would have to reach out to all these aspects for them to even be seen. Or illegal. I'm not saying Mohbad is as holy, but he repented because of Konori. He said it. So you can understand what he must have gone through. And that makes me think, because I don't want to buy. Is the closest thing to Jesus Christ to me, Sha. I'm not a Christian.
Is the story? I'm listening to you, Duke, and I'm thinking of Joseph and his brothers. How they just sold him and
some of us are still going through that same story. Me, I'm talking to you. There's a reason why I'm here to say this, but when the time is right, maybe we might get to know each other better. Because some people are still going through the same issue. It's a system that is corrupt in our own community. Ìyá ọmọ kò lè fún ọmọ ẹlòmíì lọ́yọ̀ mọ́ láyé ìgbà tí ìyá ń jẹ́ ìyá tí ọmọ bá sunkún ọyún ẹ máa ṣe omi ni.
Tọ́pẹ́ sọ pé wàá pa ọmọ yẹn kí n gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ ní kò wá ṣe ọmọ.
Àkótúkù
you see Mr. Duke, you know what was painful and what made many mothers cry tonight is one simple thing. The way Darosha likened the death of Mohbad to a cow of 26 years old.
Chicken.
Because Darosha made, in fact, you see, when Prime Boy entered the court, the Prime Boy entered the court with another guy. Is as tall as, I don't know when I told him that I don't toy. If you see the big earring, I said, remove your earring. I didn't know when I did that. And I liked the guy. He obeyed and he removed the earring. You see, the children they have raised. I don't know how they raised them. There's zero empathy. They have seen Mohbad's death like a cat or their dog or their pet die.
Rí bí Adura ṣe ń ṣe ní tí ẹ ní wò pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ kú. Adura is a typical example of that.
See, in the space of Mohbad's
eye, when Davido sent 2 million,
ginger.
Baba became gingered. To say, okay, what's it? Call ambulance. Let's take him. We're burying him tonight. He said it was the money. He insinuated and said it was the 2 million.
What is it? But please, can you go deeper in that aspect? Because what I am thinking is, maybe I'm not too sure of, what I am thinking. I don't want to critically analyze that ginger, and probably I will be showing you people, and you people will be like lost. But what do you think? Go deeper, and what do you think is insinuating? What do you think, Biodu?
Okay. He's trying to tell the courts, he's trying to emphasize that despite his numerous pleas to Baba not to bury Mohbad, that he had the opportunity to have changed Baba's mind, because he knew Baba would not have the necessary money that is required to carry out all the arrangements, and that if Davido's money hadn't come, maybe Baba would have listened to him. That's why he was trying to insinuate, trying to tell everybody.
Okay.
That as soon as Davido's money came, that Baba became ginger. Don't forget that when I was giving account of his testimony, I said something. That I got to a point, he was trying to explain to the courts, give account and breakdown of the expenditure. Until Abiodun Makinde stood up and said, we don't need that information. He's trying to tell everybody that money mattered to Baba. Baba Oriro Wonyeri. Because out of the money, he said, he told Baba that he cannot be coming to check on or maybe pay respect from time to time to Mohbad's grave, because where he buried Mohbad was too far. And it's not a decent place for a celebrity. Oh, and so I now sent the 1 million out of the money to Baba and tell Baba to do gates so that Mohbad's tomb can be protected. And the remaining money out of the balance of 1 million, he paid 250 somewhere, he paid 150 somewhere, and he now transferred the remaining to Adura. Adura, Ogbowo Kwe Boy. They transferred you that money, you collected it. Talo Yekoma Soipe, no, I will not collect that kind of money. So Darosha was trying to Baba. Baba Yamotu Wojuwo, he would put his head down and shake. This man is hurting. So at the point when he was narrating, Mohbad started crying. I more or less like 3 times. Let me tell you why. He was listening to his brother's testimony. He was checking Baba for listening and checking his head. She was torn between 2 flesh. Or flesh is if there's an English like that. She doesn't know which way to sway. So if all of us are going to continue on this case, number 1, Mohbad is torn between the devil and the WC. He could call it until she makes up her mind, like Karimo. I don't know if there's something we can do to help her make to come back for long. Let her understand and embrace the fact that hey, Darosha and Adura, they are going down because they are ancestors to mother.
Gara.
They have hidden facts and they have lied under
An oath.
They have been judged.
Can you imagine?
Can you add? You know what? Because listen, one dance and control case. You have to know what is happening. A lot of people in Nigeria are too busy. You know, they did hunger strike. Nothing did happen. And I said, until we all join this cause, then we know that we are fighting for true justice. As in, from Nigeria. Once the hunger strike, I want to 400 penalty, I want to 10 million. The point is, it is a family dysfunctional. The level to 1. The family itself was not. You might not have money, and you still be respected within that your community. But in the display that was going on right now is that Darosha was the key to come and give us the final statement. And I love it as the way it's come out. Story. But I didn't like the way he was trying to put Baba into the story. Because I want to know keep Baba Matiwa. So at what point keep Baba you know, this story is now so sad. Definitely, I'm not being like one-sided here. Baba could have been spoken to. We're all humans. They could have actually explained to him that, look, this is what's got to share. They will reach out to anybody. I want them to feel anything lower, whether you like it or not. So they could have reached out to you. Whether they feel low. But I think he must have weighed the public support compared to if he swings towards the people that are just saying, look, we know where all this thing is, and we can give it to you. You have it. Because the only thing the government successfully did was to switch the pain that the public was having to we now seeking it through Baba Mohbad. He was now put there as a middleman to the person that had pain, and they forgot all of us that could not sleep based on this issue. And let me now tell you what's happening. Darosha he knows what happened. It was there right from the beginning to the end. He's a guy. There's an envy in there. And for him to come out, I thought he was going to come out and as Folashade spoke that Emma worry mo fẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní on the 11th yẹn ló máa jẹ́ kí n mọ ibi tí mo fẹ́ lọ. Now I still want to ask her, ṣé kò rẹ́jẹ̀ mọ́ ni? Ṣé ò rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ mọ́ ni? Because now you are calling Sam Larry, you are calling Naira Marley. Ṣé orí ẹ̀ dàrú ni? Àbí ṣé orí ẹ̀ ò pè mọ́ ni? Because you cannot start calling all those names.
And when did she call those names?
Mr. Duke, I have told you and Emma no long thing.
When did she call Sam Larry Bawo?